Audio is the most overlooked part of a PC build. You'll quite happily drop 800 on a GPU, 200 on a monitor, but then you sound like you're calling from inside a fishbowl. Teammates can't hear you, your stream chat is spamming mic check, and then you're left wondering, do I really need to spend 300 plus on an expensive microphone? Well, Fifine sent me out the AM8. It's a USB and XLR dynamic mic that costs around $50. The marketing says it delivers warm and pleasant audio that smooths out harshness. Today, I'm testing if a budget mic can actually kill the need for an expensive XLR setup, or if it's just an RGB toy with good marketing. Here's the thing about the AM8 that Fifine nailed. It's crazily easy to use. I plugged this into my PC, no drivers, no software, no waiting for Windows to recognize the device. It just simply worked. Same with my MacBook. So if you're a gamer who just wants to hit record or stream without spending an hour in Discord troubleshooting, then this is huge. Another feature is also the touch mute. So one tap and you're muted. The LED tells you instantly whether you're muted or not. Why does this matter? Well, because we've all had those moments when you sneeze, your family is having an argument in the background, your cat knocks something over, and suddenly your entire Discord lobby hears it. This button prevents that embarrassment from happening in the first place. Another really nice feature is that you can plug your headphones in here and you can hear yourself in real time. This is critical because most people don't realize they're shouting until someone tells them. With monitoring, you can adjust on the fly. You sound more natural, less aggressive streamer, more actual human having a conversation. This is the gateway drug part. USB mode is so frictionless that you actually use this mic instead of letting it collect dust. And it is really important to note that it has both USB and USB-C, which makes it even easier to use and helps with the plug-in options. But here's where the AM8 gets even more interesting. It's not just a USB mic. This is a full XLR output. This means that if you ever want to go pro, get a mixer or an audio interface, you don't need to buy a new microphone because you already have one. That is really smart design that most budget mics basically lock you into USB forever. This one doesn't. This is where it gets real. Fifine claims warm and pleasant audio that smooths out harshness. So let's test that. Listen to that. Almost nothing. The noise floor is clean, no hum, no buzz. That's good. It means when you're not talking, people aren't hearing your PC fan or electrical interference. I have got a fan on my PC going slightly at the moment. Now for the keyboard test. I probably have the worst setup for this, as I have a very audibly clicky keyboard. Here's the test I did earlier. So I'm going to talk about something whilst typing, which we love to talk about in the UK, and that is the weather and whether it is raining or not. The included foam cover here did its job. Keyboard noise is there, but it's not overwhelming. If you're using a mechanical keyboard like me, you might want to get a boom arm to get the mic further away from your desk, but we will talk about that in the cons. The P-test. This is more of a test in my speech abilities than that of the mic, and I'm not going to tell you how many takes this took. So, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did it. No harsh P-pops there. The dynamic catch-all handles that very well. You're not getting that aggressive thump that makes people wince at times. Fifine says warm and pleasant, and I'd agree, but with a caveat. This mic has a slight V-shaped EQ curve. It boosts the highs and lows that makes it sound fun and exciting, which is perfect for gaming and streaming. Your voice has a presence, but if you're doing professional voiceover or podcasting where you need a flat neutral tone, you'll need it to EQ it in post, basically. It's not a flaw, it's a design choice, and for the price, I think it's the right one. Okay, so let's now talk about what the AM8 isn't as good at. The included stand is functional, it works, but it is basic. If you're typing on a mechanical keyboard or you bump your desk, the mic is going to pick that up. Although there's a really easy fix to this. Get a boom arm, a 20 to 30 boom arm solves that completely. It gets your mic off the desk, it looks better on camera, and it eliminates desk noise. It's not a flaw in the mic, it's just how dynamic mics work. They're sensitive to vibration. So, next, I want to touch on a critical distinction here. So, out of the box via USB, this mic has a V shaped sound profile. It boosts the bass and the treble significantly. That makes your voice sound punchy and broadcast ready for gaming right away. But it can bury the mid range detail where your natural voice lives. It sounds fun rather than neutral, but this critique purely applies to the plug and play USB mode. When you switch to XLR, you are bypassing the microphone's natural preamp and digital processing completely. So you get the raw, uncolored signal from the dynamic capsule. This means for you lower noise floor. And a good audio interface like a Focusrite or XLR will often provide cleaner gain than the built-in USB chip. For EQ control, the V shape disappears. You get to decide the sound profile at your mixer level, so you aren't stuck with the gamer preset. The verdict: if you're streaming via USB, it sounds exciting and fun. If you want a professional flat audio, just switch to XLR later. That is the beauty of the hybrid design of this mic. So, in terms of kind of look and feel, it feels very light. It feels consumer tech. And when I compare it to the SM7B, that thing could be used as a weapon. This won't obviously survive a 10-foot drop, but here's the thing, just don't throw it around. We have to address the RGB elephant in the room. Some people are going to love this, some people are going to hate it. The lighting is cool if you're a gamer or a streamer. If you work in an office and you're on Zoom calls, you can just turn the lighting off, so it doesn't look like you're streaming from your bedroom. And another nice feature is just how easy it is, if I turn it back on, to cycle through the different colours, which is easy at the touch of a button. So for me, it's actually a nice touch and not an RGB gimmick. So to wrap up, who is the AM8 for? Well, it's perfect for gamers who want to sound pro but have spent all of their budget on a graphics card. It's for streamers who need plug and play simplicity. It's basically for anyone who wants to upgrade from a headset mic without breaking the bank, and for people who might actually want to go XLR later and don't want to rebuy a mic. Who it's not for is audio engineers who need perfect neutrality, for professional voiceover artists without EQ, and for people who need a super quiet vibration isolated setup out of the box. But the bottom line is this: for the price of a modern video game, which is what, $60, the AM8 fixes your audio forever. It sounds good, it's easy to use, and it does have an upgrade path. It doesn't just look like a toy, and I actually personally really like how it looks, and I think it may well be a constant in my videos now, especially with its XLR capabilities. If you've been putting off fixing your audio because you thought it was too expensive, you can stop now. This is the mic to start with. And here's the thing: I actually want you to test this out for yourselves. So if you've watched all the way to the end of this video, you're in the running to win one of these lovely AM8 Fifine microphones. So I'm going to give one of these away to a lucky viewer. Here's how it's going to work. You like the video, it helps the algorithm and it shows that you're actually interested. 2, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the winner announcement. 3, drop me a comment below. Tell me, what is your biggest audio problem right now? Is it a bad headset mic? Is it keyboard noise? Is it echo in your room? I want to hear what you've been dealing with. Then, last step, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to announce the winner at the end of February. So make sure that you do all of those bits and pieces. The winner's going to get the AM8 shipped out to them. And this is where I want a little bit of participation too. Come back to me and tell me how it actually performs in your setup. So I want real feedback, real testing. That's what this channel is all about. So drop that comment, subscribe, and I wish you the best of luck. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you on the next build.